The 2017 edition of the SME Springboard held on the 15th of November in Abuja. In compliance with its theme of fostering entrepreneurship in the African continent, the platform sought this year to engage a number of enterprise and business-related individuals to come together to form a small but effective global entrepreneurship network.
All parties have roles to play. The SMEs themselves, the government, all have roles to play. The SMEs need to get proper structure. They need to keep up their books. Because what you find is that most SMEs don't even have books or accounts, and they blame banks. If you don't have a track record of what you are doing, the banks will not give you a loan. You don't have a track record. Then for the banks too, they must also have what I want to call understanding that a small-scale business is not like a big business. So what you demand from an SME should not be the same as what you demand from an established company.
Hinting on the importance of the SME Springboard, the facilitator, Mrs. Helen Asimegbe, noted that
we have the interest of small businesses at heart, and we really want our country to move forward. So we've seen that there's a lot of potential to tap in the space of entrepreneurship and business. So it's why we're hosting this event, hoping that with the relevant agencies we have on board here, such as NAFDAC, FIRS, SMEDAN, and SON, a lot of the participants will be able to network with them, they'll be able to interact with them, and those who are faced with challenges in their business. Take, for instance, cases of multiple taxation, people who are into production, but they don't really know how to go about their NAFDAC numbers. Very, very nicely, we have NAFDAC representatives here. We will all learn very new, vital strategies on how to grow our business. It's an opportunity for us to network again, like meet new people. I'm sure there are some people here who have never met each other. It will be an opportunity for us to network and learn. Most importantly, like me, well, I'm happy FIRS is here. I'm going to know how to go about some of my tax issues that I'm having. And I'm happy because I know there are people here who are into production. With NAFDAC here, maybe trying to get a NAFDAC number will be easily addressed for them here.
The event, which was designed to assist micro, small, and medium enterprise realize their growth potential, have access to market, finance, and capacity building, had in attendance business owners, startups, and representatives of government and private agencies such as GTB, NAFDAC, SMEDAN, FIRS, and SON, who schooled everyone present on the need to register their businesses and how. Answering questions on the challenges of owning and running a business successfully in Nigeria, some of the speakers and attendees had this to say.
Nigeria defies every logic. It tests your faith and the grit of your spirit. So there are times, yes, you would have contemplated giving up, but our eyes have been on the goal. Our eyes have been on the bigger picture of where we intend to take the brand Hush. And that's the reason why we cannot afford to quit.
It's no different to what every other business owner goes through. So, insufficient funding. There's no access to funding, instability when it comes to electricity, water provision, the basic infrastructures to run a business, things that you don't need to think about anywhere else in the world. You constantly have to have plan B and C in Nigeria.
Challenges we face are the regulations. We have a lot of challenges from getting our business to be accepted to standard, because for startups like us, we have to deal with costs. Like NAFDAC now, we are required to get stainless steel ovens and so many other things, which on the high side runs into millions. They run into millions of naira, which is not easily available now. So it has hampered our growth rate.
Small and medium-scale enterprises in Nigeria face a huge challenge, especially with the different rules coming from SON, SMEDAN, NAFDAC. Name them, the different regulatory bodies in Nigeria pose a challenge to the SMEs. But for this event, what we're trying to do is to bridge the gap between the SMEs and the regulatory bodies. Let's come together. Let's understand exactly what the regulatory bodies expect from the SMEs, and let the SMEs understand exactly why these rules are put there in the first place and what exactly can be done to help to serve them better.
On how to encourage startup businesses, on the other hand, they said,
search within and find that which delights their souls and venture into, because you cannot continue to sit back and say, oh, there's no job. We heard the chairman mention his son studied aviation engineering. He can fly a Boeing 737, and today he's a fish farmer. So you could, search within, find that which delights your soul, like I said, and venture into.
When you're left with no choice, like I said, you have to have a plan B and a plan C. So, the alternative to not having stable power supply is to have a generator or to have an inverter or to have solar panels. So, you look for solutions that will work for you and keep you as the days go by.
Thank you.